Welcome back to my humble shelter, Dr. Reed. Are you here to subdue me again?
No, Sean. I just came by to see how you are.
I feel alright. Why'd you ask?
Are you still feeding on corpses?
No. It's almost as though the blood you forced me to drink has provided me eternal satisfaction.
Can I ask something?
Would you let me listen to your chest, Sean?
No, Dr. Reed. You already forced me to drink your blood, and I thank you for that, for I feel better now. But it was quite an unpleasant experience.
It would help me greatly if you would allow me to give you a physical examination.
I said no. I'm no subject of medical examination, and I intend only to obey and to kneel before God.
Have you seen Harriet Jones since taking her to Old Bridget?
No. She is with the sewer skulls now. I don't go downstairs.
What happened at the Pembroke?
I guess we recognized each other. As Scals, I mean. She had but one thought. To punish. To get revenge upon everything and everyone. I realized I had to bring her here quickly.
But why did she fake her own death? There was so much blood in her room. She attacked patients, too.
I just lost her for a minute that night. When I found her, she had caused mayhem across the hospital. I slapped some sense into her, and we fled before getting caught.
What happened then?
We ran here through narrow streets and backyards. She kept saying that someone was talking to her in the dark, offering to avenge her. But I saw nobody.
How did you meet Old Bridget?
When younger, I used to patrol the streets at night, searching for lost souls. This is how I met her. It took me 2 months just to get her name. Now we support each other.
Had you already visited their hideout in the sewers?
Just once, and very briefly. Most of them are very discreet, and they see me as an outsider, even if I protect them.
You really are a saint, Sean.
Oh, no, sir, I'm not. But I know evil, and I believe goodwill and tenacity can make this world a better place.
How is the sanitary situation in this part of town?
I think it's acceptable. Fewer cases of sickness recently. I thank the Lord for his mercy.
How are things in your shelter? Between the mortals and the immortals, I mean.
Even if we're all children of God, I've always maintained a strict frontier between the two communities.
What do you fear?
A few years ago, a Skal decided to pay a nocturnal visit to my sleeping customers. He got caught licking their necks in the dark. Since then, I have added a lock to the door.
What if food became scarce? Wouldn't the immortals in your flock be tempted to feed on the living? Wouldn't you?
The Skals can feed on the dead, Doctor. And until Judgment Day, mortals will continue dying.
Farewell, Sean. Take good care of your flock. And of yourself.
Oke, ternyata dia healthy ya. Pantesan aja dapat listriknya tambah bagus. Langsung aja kita jalan. Kita lihat dulu. Ini ada tanda panah. Oh, new dialog available ya. Cara paling cepat ke Pembroke itu lewat mana ya? Oh, lewat North Dock kayaknya. North Dock terus ke kanan, teleport ke Pembroke sini ya. Atau ke The Dock sini ya. Oke. habisin semua dulu. Oh, kemana?
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Oh, salah kita. Ah, ya benar. Terus kita bisa ke ini, pondok. Ntar gua bingung ini jalannya kemana coba.
To every night, the darkness.
Oh, them. See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! Watch out, He's got a filthy piece of shit! He's done for!
Oke, kita udah di arah pembrok hospital.
Steady, boys! Fear no evil! We do the Lord's work here!
Oke, yang jumlah patrol tambah banyak ya. Kita cek ya pasiennya yang sakit, dokter Strickland, dokter Tipet sama Vampyr ini ya, Tahun.
Why the Goswicks came here in the first.
Good evening, Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
My condition cannot be understood by you, mortal. This curse is beyond your science.
Well, until the day science finally admits failure, please accept this little contribution.
Thank you, Doctor. Your efforts are admirable, though laughable.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
Oke, kita lanjut. Kita cari Dr. Tippett ya. Bentar. Ini Dr. Tippett.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Yes, indeed. But don't worry, I am perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
I have no doubt about it, but you are still ill all the same. Please, take this medicine.
I appreciate your concern, Dr. Reed. To be honest, I just did not take the time to diagnose myself.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Sini ada Lady Ashbury.
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital caused by skulls.
Really? What do you mean?
I discovered the most intriguing skull. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name, I've never heard of her.
According to Old Bridget, skulls can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Skulls of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skulls are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors, a disgrace to the vampire that created them.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something cruel and wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
Goodbye for now, my lady.
Nggak ada yang tahu ya siapa yang pelakunya. Jadi ada yang nyerang Pembroke Hospital, nyerang pasien dan sebagainya. Dan memang yang nyerang itu Harriet sama Harriet itu sempat nyerang, tapi dia nggak sampai membunuh. Tapi sedangkan pasien ini yang diserang di Pembroke ini sampai meninggal. Berarti ada orang ketiga ya.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Did you know Dr. Ackroyd never reported your experimental research, despite the fact he doesn't agree with it?
Really? I didn't suspect he knew about my work. I must confess I am surprised.
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be? My God, he can be so irritating.
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Do you need my medical attention, dear colleague?
I would have been confused if anyone other than you had asked that question, Dr. Reed. But your help is welcomed.
I will see you later. Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Obat untuk headache kita nggak ada ya, untuk sakit kepala. Rakit dulu. Oke, kita lihat penduduknya dulu ya, yang di Whitechapel. Migraine, cold. Itu pertama migraine ada 3, cold ada 4, kayaknya cukup deh.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Do you need my medical attention, dear colleague?
I would have been confused if anyone other than you had asked that question, Dr. Reed. But your help is welcomed.
There is no shame in helping each other. We're colleagues, after all.
Many doctors I have known are too cynical to think that way.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Oke, selanjutnya kita ke Whitechapel.
As for me,
Best run along, stupid beast! With me. Oh no! The beast must die. Lord, give us strength. No rest for the stop that fire! Bloody leech!
Oke, penduduknya apa? Mayoritas Vampyr sama Pisau shoot.
One way or another. Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake. I'd prefer not to keep. This seems to get ugly. This hour of night.
Ini mas taman wanita ya.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Have you any news on Nurse?
It seems her dispensary isn't so busy nowadays. A good thing for the Swanborough cordial.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I have no doubt it will. But I'm not against a second opinion, Dr. Reed.
Well, there you have it. Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again. Good evening, Xiaoshun.
晚上好, Dr. Reed. It's good to see you again.
How do you feel? Physically speaking, I mean.
I don't feel good, Dr. Reed. Not at all.
You should recover quickly after taking this.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye for now.
Oke, sisanya Mason Sonsbrook aja ya. Aku level 17. Bisa nggak ya ngelawan Muscrane ya? Coba deh, gua mau challenge sebentar ke ngelawan Muscrane ya.
Oh, Dorothea. I'm so sorry.
Oke, kita coba lawan Muscrane ya. Oke, masih belum kuat yang lawan screen ya. Kita balik lagi nanti deh.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
Over there! There's one of that thing! He's too fucking fast!
Nah, ini kita ke area yang banyak skullnya ya.
Good evening, sir. It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
Kita bisa mesmerize.
It cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in. Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool. kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
Ini ternyata
So what is the
saudaranya
name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed? The eminent surgeon? My God, I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight. I loved it. I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough.
Oh, salah pencet.
I'll leave you.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I don't know who she is.
And what else have you learned about me, Mr. Swanborough?
I know you assisted Professor Carrel in France, and that you invented a new blood transfusion method based on his work.
Yes. Those were frustrating but exciting days. I loved it.
Yes, the thrill of research and discovery. This is what drives people like us, Dr. Reed. Oh, how I envy you.
Does someone take care of you in this isolated place?
My sister Loretta and I have our daily routine. Every morning and evening she comes by so we can talk and eat. Then she leaves and I stay.
Do you not appreciate your sister's visits?
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me, and I believe she could say the same thing about me.
Where does your sister go?
Well, let's just say, she earns enough money for us both.
What's so amusing about that?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells a fake miracle elixir to the sick people of Whitechapel.
Why does your sister feel so guilty about what happened to you?
Because she knows I'll never forgive what she did to me.
You run an illegal business with someone you hate?
I don't hate my sister. She looks after me, we have a good time. But I'm just not ready to forgive her.
Do you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really? Is that some kind of sick joke? Let me see.
Here it is.
This letter seems authentic. And it actually refers to an experimental cure for blindness. You have piqued my interest, Dr. Reed.
Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just a part of a larger diary. I'd be glad if you could find the other pages.
Okay.
I found another page of the diary, Mr. Swanborough.
This diary is still not complete. The man who wrote it claims he is a member of some scholarly brotherhood called the St. Paul's Stole.
Really? I've heard of them. Very capable scientists. Perhaps the man who wrote this really found a cure.
I would need more pages to figure it out, but it's as promising as it is intriguing.
Okay, terus ini orang migrain.
You seem unwell, sir. Do you need my assistance?
Actually, I feel worse than usual. Can you give me something?
Yes. I can give you a little something that has been proven effective.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
Oke, karena kita udah selesai di sini, kita nggak bisa ngelawan Dorothy Crane karena under level, jadi kita kembali ke main quest ya. Untuk kembali main quest itu yang paling cepat lewat Whitechapel, terus lewat sini ya, ini yang paling cepat. Dari sini kita lurus ke kiri terus ya berarti ya. Betul nggak sih? Terus ke kanan. Oke, menurut peta kita harus gimana? Kita harus turun. Turun ke bawah sini ya.
It's locked.
Oke, ini kunci ternyata. Jadi kita lewat pintu ini ya. Lurus ke sini, nanti kita belok turun ke sini. Oke.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
I have this thirst for blood. It's locked, all right.
Oke, pintu yang ini juga dikunci. Kalau dikunci berarti salah satunya ya ini ya. Kembali ke Pembroke Hospital. Terus nyebrang ke The Docks, terus oh no, nggak bisa ya. Oke, satu-satunya ke The Docks, nyebrang ke Western Dock, terus ke sini. Oke. Jauh banget. Mau gimana lagi? Terus ada dialog baru ya untuk Dr. Swansea. Oke, jadi kita kesini dulu.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Some trickery. Amy's last.
Oke, 94%, not bad. Oke, jadi stabil ya. Oke, not bad.
Jonathan, at last. I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true? Oh, good news. Good news indeed.
What do you know of the Ascalon Club?
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire, though I've never met a member.
I crossed paths with one, a terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal. He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the Skulls of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know of them?
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste and selective acquaintance.
Does the name Old Bridget ring any bells?
I'd never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met. A fascinating woman. I had thought that perhaps...
By the stole, Jonathan, you've met another vampire? I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
I found Harriet Jones. She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a skull. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Well, why not bring her here? We could learn so much by studying her condition. It would be fascinating.
I doubt that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of skulls.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
A pleasure as always, Edgar.
Oke, kita lanjut main quest ya guys. Pertama kok bisa teleport sebelah ini paling enak ya. Bisa teleport gak sih? Kayaknya bisa deh. Kan kita bisa ya teleport. Tapi ini ke Lemdok. Masa bisa travel? Ah iya, ini bisa, kita bisa travel lewat sini ya. Dari sini kita bisa lurus. Tapi ada perusahaan panjang. Oh, kok mampus gua. Ini nge-glitch ya guys, sorry.
Best turn around if I were you. Look at it! He's still fucking fast!
ini story questnya di sini. Kita lihat ada item.
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?" There's been a fight here.
Oke, ada blood trail ya.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
Kita ikuti bercak darahnya ya.
I cannot enter.
Don't come closer, sir. Over there! This one's a top! Fuck, it's fast!
Oh, ternyata bisa teleport langsung ke sini ya.
To let her expire and be found here.
You're surprising.
This is despicable.
Oh my god.
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. Only a golden watch in her pockets. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family. Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
I see you.
Oh. Apa tuh?
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Jonathan!
What was that? I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you. They've all been butchered.
Oh god. Even old cardnya aja bakal juga mampus ya.
I can still sense a presence. I have this thirst for blood.
Creepy banget ya.
God help! Please help me! You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother? Say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital, cemetery to cemetery, grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary, I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular, that of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good.
Oh, kenapa?
Left me to rot in this grave. Rest in peace, monster.
Abomination! Come to me, Jonathan. Kinslayer! What have you done? Assassin! You've burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster! Kinslayer! Kiss me again, sweet brother. Give me your blood, priest. Final thoughts are just to die for. Come to me, Jonathan. You've killed me, brother! What have you done? Kiss me again, sweet brother. Rest in peace, monster. Kiss me again, sweet brother. Come to me, Jonathan.
Rest in peace, monster.
What have you done?
Kiss me again, sweet brother. Come to me, Jonathan. Rest in peace, monster. What have you done? Come to me, Jonathan. Kiss me again, sweet brother. I'll kneel like a dog, just as you did to Sean Hampton. What have you done?
Oh, damn. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Oke. Kayaknya perlu leveling dulu ya guys. Aku ada 1740 experience point. Jadi kita bikin item dulu. Terus ini ada darah baru yang bisa dianalisis. Regeneration serum. Oke, terus kita bikin equipmentnya ya. Jadi regeneration serum, ini like blood serumnya. Oke, kita bikin gitu aja deh. Terus kita upgrade alat dulu. Supaya kita harus lebih banyak bisa stone ya. Oke, kita nggak punya tinggi kan handle part ya. Untuk weaponnya nggak bisa di-upgrade lagi ya. Oke, jadi kita tidur ya. Pertama health. Ini stamina deh. Stamina terus medical bag-nya kita bisa bawa lebih banyak ya. Nope, kita confirm ya. Oke guys, karena gameplaynya udah lebih dari 1,5 jam, aku potong dulu di sini ya. Nanti kita mulai dari battle selanjutnya untuk melawan bosnya ya, kakaknya Jonathan, Mary. Jadi tunggu episode selanjutnya ya dari upload video aku ya. Oke guys, sampai jumpa di video selanjutnya.